Bahasa Indonesia about the grammars, some of the grammar or syntax, sentences, and this time I will use some of the lyrics from DAY6 song, which is You Make Me. And as you can see here, the first line is in English, and then right after or below it is the Indonesian one. And because this song has been translated into several languages and the syllables is not as fit as the Korean one, so I will not sing it because it will be too much, not as the Korean version. But I will just sing a bit about the tone of the song because I kind of find this song has nice lyrics and also the melody is really good. Na da 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 na da 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 na da 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 na da 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 that's enough. Okay. Standing at the edge of the cliff, berdiri di tepi jurang. Stand or standing in Indonesian, berdiri. Diri is self, but if you add the prefix berdiri, it means standing. That's why sometimes you use the prefix to make your original or base word into the verb ing version. And at here is di. In Indonesian, whether it is at, on, or in, or sometimes off, I will just more into the at, on, in. It is di. That's why sometimes I make mistake because of that. I have to remind myself, oh yeah, di in English, it's more into at, or this is more into the in, or this is more into on. Because in Indonesian, it is di. Tepi, edge. Jurang, cliff. And in Indonesian, we don't use lots of the. We don't use it. As you can see here in English, standing at the edge of the cliff. In Indonesian, berdiri di tepi jurang. Stand or standing at edge cliff. That's all. Now, feels like it's over, but I'm still here. Kupikir. Pikir is think or thought. Ku is from aku, it means I. And this is the shortened version. That's why you write it together with the word after that. But you might find people use it in separate or two words. That is incorrect, but no, I kind of think not everyone kind of know that you have to write it in one word. So yeah, you might find some people make mistake about it. Semua, all, telah. Telah is done or it's already done. Berakhir, over. Tapi, but. Ku, this is from aku or I. Masih, still. Together one word. But again, I will repeat. There are lots of possibilities. You might find that people write this in 2 words, and that is incorrect. But again, why I keep saying but? Casually or daily conversation or casually writing, you don't just write it in a formal way or something like that. So yeah, but this is the correct way. That's why I'm really happy when I figured it out. Oh, the person who wrote the lyrics in Indonesian of this song, the grammar is correct. I'm so happy about that. And di in on or at, sini, here. Sini is more into come here, sini, but di sini, 2 words, it means here. This pikir is think or thought, but the English is feel, because Indonesian feel is different. But this is a good translation for that. Not completely on my knees, standing on my 2 feet with every ounce of strength I have left. Let's do this. Yes. Ku masih, I still, again 1 word, berdiri, standing, di. As you can see, this is on, but in Indonesian, di. Kedua, in English is 2 feet. In Indonesian, you don't have to write your feet in plural or foot in plural into feet, because in Indonesian it is wrong or incorrect. If you, this is the good example for this. 1 house, 2 house. That's the correct way in Indonesian. You cannot say 2 houses, because house 2. That's the logic way to explain it. House 2. House. Not house, 2 set of houses. No, 2 house in Indonesian. That's why this kaki is still in single form. 2 feet. Kedua kaki, and then the my, it becomes a suffix. Kakiku, my feet or my foot. Kedua kakiku, my 2 feet. With is dengan, an, dengan. Sisa, left out, left over. Remain is sisa. Kekuatan, strength. Kuat is strong. Kuat. You add the prefix ke and suffix an. Kekuatan. It becomes strength. Yang can be translated as which is or which or who or whom or that. Milik, own. Miliki, owned by. Kumiliki, 1 word, owned by me. Or what I have, what or which I have. But this one is in 1 word that was formed from milik and suffix i and prefix ku from the aku. Without you, without is tanpa. here, from kamu, it becomes the mu, the shortened version. And of course, because of that, you put it in one word, tanpa mu. And this it in Indonesian can be translated as itu, ini, this, that, or many other words. But now it becomes itu, is more into that, but there's nothing wrong about it. Takkan. Tak is different version of not. Other word is tidak, but sometimes in poem or poet or song lyrics we use tak to make it more aesthetically, artistically sounds beautiful, because this is considered into more Shakespeare era. Takkan. Kan is from akan. It means will or would. Interesting, because in English, wouldn't is from would not, wouldn't. In Indonesia is the not first, and then after that the will or would. Both of them in one word, wouldn't and takkan. This is from tak and then akan, takkan. Mungkin, maybe or possible. Mungkin. Tanpamu itu takkan mungkin. Tanpamu aku, I or me, because in Indonesian whether it is I or whether it is me, there's no difference. Takkan ada. Ada is be or exist or there. Ada, exist. Again, this one di sini, here, two words. You might find people also write this di sini in one word. It is wrong, but you might find, because this di is not a prefix. This di is a preposition, but yeah, sometimes people just do those kind of stuff. And now this one, it is you who lifts me up so I'm alright. Look at me, I'm holding on. It is you. This one is the lah. Lah is a suffix that make your word or phrase or sentence stronger, strengthen. It is you. Kaulah. Kau is from engkau or kau. The shortened version from engkau is kau. Together, kaulah. It's you. It is you. As we can see here, yang translate the who. Lift. In Indonesian, there is no difference when you use I, you, we, they, he, she, it. The verb version is gonna be the same. Also, when it is happening, or it is a habit, or it will happen in the future, or it's already done in the past, the verb version is gonna be the same. You don't have to think different kind of verb. No, the same. But how you know whether it is now or later in the future or before? That's why you use the time signal word. Yesterday, last week, every day. That's the function of those time signal words. Ku, me, from aku. It's the same whether it's as a subject, as an object. Aku. Mengangkatku lifts me. You don't have to put up because when you lift, it means you lift up. So in Indonesian, you don't have to say lifts up because when you lift, I will repeat, you lift something, it means from down up. You don't have to add the up. Just mengangkatku, one word. Okay. This part is the same in English. Translated in Indonesian, they use this one, so I respect that. So I'm alright. In Indonesian, it was translated the same. Even though in Indonesian, of course, it's different. It's gonna be aku baik or aku baik-baik saja. But I will not put it here because the song doesn't have it in Indonesian version. And this one, look at me. Look at me. In Indonesian, when you have to say look at me, you don't have to use the at. You just have to say look me. You don't have to do this at translation into Indonesian because look me. When you say look and then me, of course look at me. Look, lihat, me. Again, as subject or object, it's the same. Aku. This one as an object, aku, and as the subject also aku. Aku. And in Indonesian there is no to be, is, mr, no. So there's no explanation about how to translate this is, mr, because to say I'm holding on is aku bertahan. Thank you.